You know, I keep forgetting that I really do love making the movies for you guys. But it really does come with the cost of me being completely and utterly exhausted the next morning. I mean, yeah, I could have waited until, the morning to tell you what I thought, but honestly, I was just so excited. I absolutely needed to get that done. And I know that the Titan games were on last night, and for obvious reasons, I couldn't, watch it. But, in the end, I finally got to see a Dragon Ball movie on the big screen. So, I'm pretty happy and content with all that. Although, as a longtime fan, I do have to point out one legitimate nitpick. And it really has nothing to do with the overall movie as a whole. But, the main theme of the movie is called Blizzard. And the sung by a Japanese musician Daichi Mura. Hold on, I gotta look it up. Hold on a second. Gotta look up. Who sings it again? Daichi Miura. Yes, Daichi Miura. And, it's a very good song, but one of the main members of the English dubbing cast from Funimation that did the movie is Vic Mignogna, who is an accomplished singer in his own right. He was actually the voice of Broly, who is the main, let's say, antagonist of the movie, because I guess I am kind of getting spoiler territory here. Broly is not a bad guy. He's not. At least not in the truly conventional sense. So, I bring this up because when Funimation does a movie like this, they will occasionally come out with a version of that particular movie's theme song in English. And they ended up having Daichi Miura sing, an American version of Blizzard, which is fine. But if they were going to make an English version of the song Blizzard, why didn't they just get Vic Mignogna to do it? Honestly, I find that to be a pretty big missed opportunity. Or I could just be the only one who noticed that giant nitpick, but who knows. In the end, it in no way, shape, or form ruined my overall experience with the movie. I love the movie. I had a fantastic time. I went to bed super duper late, but it was super duper worth it. And now we're here, and it is, of course, Friday. So, happy Friday, everybody. Just a quick reminder, it is Friday, and Lent will be here on March 6th, that's when Ash Wednesday is. So, today is a Friday where you can have meat today if you practice the Catholic or Christian faith. Therefore, be sure to get your meat fill in while you still can. I mean, granted, you have the rest of January and all of February to do this, but I would also like to point out that it was, in fact, July of 2014 when my brother and his now then girlfriend got engaged. 2 years had flown by, and on July 2nd, 2016, they got married. And reminder, that was 2 years, and it flew by. So, imagine how fast a month and some change is going to be. Yeah, think about that. I mean, whether you're having fun or not, time is still going to move on. I'm just saying. So, yeah. After everything that's happened yesterday and this morning before I actually started the video, I gotta say, I am pumped for this weekend. I actually may go see Dragon Ball Super Broly again. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't think I'll have time. Well, maybe I will. I'll have to see about that. So, after so long, we finally have the Hot Ones Season 8 hot sauce lineup, which I am super duper excited. You know, it did answer a few questions that I personally had for myself. Although, one thing that actually did sort of perplex me is in Season 6, they came out with a sauce called Los Calientes, which ended up replacing the Hot Ones Fiery Chipotle sauce. Now, Los Calientes was referred to as the sauce of summer, as they call it. And so, they have it through Season 6. Fall comes around, they have it through Season 7. But it's Season 8, and Los Calientes is still on the lineup. I mean, it's great. From what I hear, it's a fantastic sauce. I really gotta subscribe to Heatonist. I would really love to be able to get that sauce one day. As well as a bunch of other sauces on Heatonist.com, but that would actually be a fun video to do. I wouldn't put the sauces on wings. I'd probably just, eat them off with a spoon. That'd be sensible. I'm not gonna do anything like super duper crazy with it. So, I mean, again, it's hot sauce. I mean, the first word would probably live up to what it's supposed to do in that particular condiment. That was my computer turning on and off again. Anyway, so yeah, Los Calientes is back. They brought back the classic, which is their first sauce in the lineup. They came with an entry-level sauce that virtually anyone could have and enjoy. So that's really cool. Da Bomb Beyond Insanity is still on there. Who am I kidding? They're never going to get rid of that sauce. Interesting fact, though, Da Bomb has been on that lineup since, Season 2, making it the longest recurring hot sauce in the entirety of the series of Hot Ones so far. I mean, again, we have no idea when the Hot Ones is going to end. All we know is that the final episode will be the creator of Hot Ones himself taking on the Wings of Death. I forget who created the show. I'm very sorry. I think his name is Chris something. Chris Schoenberg, I think. Anyway, but yes. Da Bomb is the longest recurring hot sauce, sitting at the number 8 spot. And, of course, number 1 is known as The Last Dab. Still the king of the mountain since Season 4, making it the second longest recurring hot sauce in the series so far. Which, makes sense. It consists of... Actually, that does... Before I continue, with what The Last Dab has, they made it so, 7, 8, and 9 are Carolina Reaper pepper, a sauce that has Carolina Reaper peppers in it. In fact, it's garlic Reaper, I believe it is. Seriously, the first ingredient, Carolina Reaper. Second ingredient, garlic. That's all you really need to know. So you have that sauce. You have Da Bomb Beyond Insanity. You have the number 9 sauce, which is titled Fear This, which has even more Carolina Reaper. And then you have The Last Dab, which of course contains Pepper X. The one pepper on planet Earth that is hotter than the Carolina Reaper. And I should reiterate, it's called The Last Dab Redux, with Pepper X and Chocolate Pepper X. I don't know what Chocolate Pepper X is. All I know is that based on what I've gathered, it does not remotely taste like chocolate. So there is that. I cannot wait until Season 8 rolls up next week, starting off with Gordon Ramsay, which I am stunned they actually got. I mean, I knew they would get him one day, but I thought it would be like if they knew the series was going to end soon, and therefore they would need to do some sort of last-ditch effort to try and get him. But, the fact they got him all surprises me, and, from what I hear, all the the celebrity guests on season 8 are supposed to be really good, so let's see. Who knows? Maybe I may actually have some new favorite episodes to watch on repeat. Oh yeah, in my spare time, I watched an episode of Hot Ones on repeat. You bet I'm gonna watch rerun episodes of celebrities like Terry Crews, Bert Kreischer, and Guy Fieri, just to name a few. So yeah, there is definitely that. And oh my goodness, finally. Okay, well, you guys know I'm a One Piece fan, and you guys have mentioned that, we recently haven't gotten a new manga chapter yet. Well, I say this because the last chapter that I put in the links in the description came out on December 30th, 2018. Now, a new chapter finally came out today, making it the first new chapter in 2019. And I'm going to put a link in the description so you guys can read the chapter as well, for those of you who care to read that stuff. I'm courteous like that. I'll put in the link. The problem with the chapter is One Piece is going to be on hiatus next week. Now, I've said this before. Sometimes they don't say whether or not it's going to be back next week, and that irritates me. But in this case, they actually did tell you. They did say that they were going to be off next week, so I can be a little bit okay with that. My problem is, January is nearly over. And you've had one chapter come out so far. My father is going to turn 60 by the time the next chapter comes out. I think he's going to, turn 60. So, yeah. And it's sad, too, because, holy cow, this chapter was crazy. I think this is the second time, well, actually, no, not the second time, it's definitely in the single-digit number of times where you see two emperors in the same chapter. That is awesome. But, I'll let you guys see for yourselves if you want to. So, yeah, overall, yesterday was, I saw Dragon Ball Super Broly, making it the best movie that I've seen in 2019 so far, which I can't wait. So, there's that. And I actually do remember some of the trailers that, I just didn't write them down. Like, I got the Kid Who Would Be King, that sort of King Arthur movie coming out next week. Of course, next week I'm going to be playing a certain game that I can't wait to come out, so I don't know if I'll be able to see that. Wonder Park, that trailer came out. Missing Link, which is definitely a movie I personally can't wait to see. So, yeah, a lot of movies coming out this year that I can't wait to see. And oh yeah, Alita Battle Angel. Actually kind of makes sense that one's coming out because, it's technically based off of an anime, and, Dragon Ball was an anime, so there we go. Yeah. So, all in all, getting ready for this weekend, getting ready to watch some football. And I'll get into more of my picks as, the weekend goes on. But, we got to get through today first, which is totally cool. Oh, man, going to bed late can be a killer sometimes. So, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I could really use the support on YouTube. Follow me on the social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. As always, I'm very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hopeful you have a wonderful Friday. Remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back. Take care.